What in the heck is going on? Now we got Gilbert Arenas arrested. I had to double check this because like in the beginning I didn't believe it, but now I'm looking at the TMZ website, and this news literally came out like an hour or two ago, and it literally says ex-NBA star Gilbert Arenas arrested. Feds say he ran illegal gambling business. What? We just had Marcus Morris arrested. First they were saying that he owed like $1,200. Then the news came out that he owes like $250,000. I don't know. But this says about Gilbert Arenas. Listen to this. Former NBA superstar Gilbert Arenas was arrested in Southern California on Wednesday after authorities say he ran an illegal gambling business. Federal prosecutors claim the ex-Washington Wizards guard, along with 5 others, rented out his Encino mansion to hold high-stakes card games from September 2021 to July 2022. So this was like freaking 3 years ago. The feds allege Arenas hired a 51-year-old to help him stage the place for games and collect rent. They say Arenas partners in the biz hired women to serve the gamblers at the residence and added a staff of chefs, valets, and security guards to make the games more enticing. The alleged business owners, prosecutors wrote in court documents, profited off it, all by taking a rake from each pot. Arenas and the 5 other defendants were hit with 2 charges. 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business and 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business. Whatever. If convicted on both charges, prosecutors say they are facing up to 5 years in prison for each count. So if he's convicted for both, he's 10 years behind bars. Like, what the hell are these people thinking, man? Arenas was also additionally charged with 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. The 43-year-old is expected to appear in court later Wednesday to face the charges, story developing. So we don't know if he's going to be out on bail. We don't know anything. He might be back on his podcast tomorrow out on bail, but he won't be able to talk about any of the accusations and allegations and all that other stuff. But like, what the heck, man? I don't know. I haven't looked into this yet, and I'm going to. I wonder if this has something to do that his mansion is in California. Because I know there's different gambling laws in different states. And California is kind of like New York, very strict on gambling. So I want to look into that because I don't know if this is playing a role here. But like, what is this? 3, 4, 5 days apart? We got Marcus Morris arrested for a huge debt to a casino. Now we get Gilbert Arenas arrested for conspiracy illegally or what, illegal gambling at his house or whatever. He was renting it out. But something what I'm looking at here is it said that they hired women to serve the gamblers. I'm hoping they were serving them drinks and nothing else, because there could be more charges coming towards Arenas, if you know what I mean. Man, this does not look good. This does not look good. So they're saying he's supposed to appear later Wednesday, which is today, and plead guilty or not guilty. And then, if they set a bond, then he'll pay it and be out. And wait for trial or whatever. That's kind of a crazy story, man. This just, like I said, came out a couple hours ago on TMZ. And let me just see if I can find anything updated. Then it's NBC. Gilbert Arenas accused of hosting high-end illegal poker games in LA rental home. Also, it was a rental home for him. Let's read this real quick. Former NBA All-Star, known as Agent Zero, 7 others. The other article said 5. 7 others allegedly operated an illegal gambling business. Federal prosecutors said former NBA All-Star, half a dozen others allegedly ran high-end illegal poker games at Los Angeles home rented by Agent Zero player. Federal authorities said the 8 were charged with connection to the games that were allegedly conducted between September. I already gave you the dates. According to charging documents, Arenas would rent out a residence located on Gable Drive in Encino, a suburban neighborhood of LA, San Fernando Valley, for the purpose of hosting illegal poker games. While hosting a cash poker game isn't illegal by definition, this operation crossed into criminal act as organizers would collect a rake. That is a fee the house would charge from each pot, either as a percentage or a fixed amount per hand. This is coming from NBC News, guys, according to charging documents. The operation even included a poker felt labeled Arenas Poker Club, with the image of Arenas in his basketball uniform and famed number 0, officials said. Like, come on, man. Arenas played 11 seasons in the NBA. Arenas. Who is this? They give him the names of these? Yeah. Arenas. Some Yevgeny Giora Gershom, Evgeny Eugene Turevsky, Alan Alicia Austria, Yaron Y.C. Cohen, Arthur Katz, Evgen Krachum. What the hell? Who are these people, man? These seem like freaking Russian gangsters or something. Like, what the hell? And Valentina Kojakari were all charged and expected to make a first appearance in court on Wednesday afternoon in connection to the 7-count indictment. All but Kojakari were named in the first 2 counts of conspiracy and conducting illegal gambling. Arenas was accused of making false statements. Gershom were accused in another count of conspiracy. Federal authorities accused Gershom, an Israeli citizen, an American, and Kajari, an American, of entering into a phony marriage to evade immigration laws of the United States. Oh my goodness. Like, this could be bad for Gilbert Arenas. Shoot, Kajari allegedly made false statements in an immigration application. The card players were well treated at games, prosecutors said. It would hire young women who, in exchange for tips, would serve drinks, provide massages, oh man, and offer companionship to players at the Gable house. Yo, man, this is huge. Like, what the hell's this guy thinking? Oh my goodness. Those 4 were also responsible for hiring chefs, valets, armed security for the illegal poker games. The games involved dozens of people, as exemplified by July 1920 get-together in Encino, which included approximately 26 players and over a dozen staff working the game, the charging document said. The defendants were picked up without incident on Wednesday by agents with LAPD, Homeland Security investigators, and Internal Revenue Service. Damn. Wow. Now, this is a huge story. Like, what the hell's going on? But shoot, Arenas, oh my gosh, he charged illegal gambling in a mansion he rented out. And then you got young women hired for companionship and massages. Oh my God, man. This guy could be in a lot of trouble. Let's see how this goes. But holy moly, this was unexpected. Wow, what a story. What do you guys think about this? Now, this is crazy. Shoosh.